Today I'll be upgrading this plane into a fighter jet that can fly all the way around planet Earth. But for right now, as you guys can see, we have some work to do. I don't even have 2 wings yet. We played a game just like this about a month ago, and the goal is pretty simple. I have to fly as far as I possibly can using the plane that I have, and the further that I fly, the more money that I can make, that I can then spend on upgrades like my launcher, my plane, or I can even upgrade my cash. So it looks like we have 727 coins to spend, so let's upgrade my income, and apparently that's all I can afford. Welcome aboard my rusty flight bucket. Yeah, this thing's not going to be able to fly super far, as you can see by me crashing and burning. We could really use another wing, which I think we're about to get. Yes, we finally have another wing. And with a little bit of extra cash, we can upgrade my launcher. I'm not entirely sure what that did, but supposedly it's going to make me go even further. Fly, Rust Rocket, fly! Go, yes! Okay, now I have like some actual balance because I have 2 wings, just like every plane should have, but I'm starting to realize that I don't have back wings at all, but it seems to be working, guys. And at the top of the screen, it looks like we actually have a goal in mind. Right now, we are about 25% of the way to the finish line. And can I actually get it in this run? I don't know, because we're coming up to a giant hill, and even though I thought it was going to be a soft landing, for some reason, gravity decided that was not going to happen. Since I'm really awesome and I got really far, we got 3,000 coins for that. I'm not entirely sure who's paying me to fly this tiny little rusty piece of junk, but I'm not going to ask too many questions. The best strategy in my mind is to upgrade my income to eventually spend on plane and launcher upgrades. I really hope one day my plane can look like this. Ladies and gentlemen, please prepare for takeoff. If you look out to your left, you might see some windmills, maybe a couple of fishies, and if you look out to your right, you will see the Atlantic Ocean that we are now cruising over. You might think to yourself, that might be a little bit close to the sea level, and yes, you would be correct, but unfortunately, this puppy can't fly any higher, because if I do, we lose all of our fuel, and we eventually come crashing down, and my entire plane decides to decombust. We have a little bit of extra cash to spend, so let's go ahead and get as many upgrades as money can buy. Oh snap, we actually have some sort of window protection. You know, my plane's actually kind of starting to look like this sample plane, except I don't have the propellers. But other than that, we're getting pretty close. We can also upgrade, and wait, we're actually getting kind of close to it. I did not expect that to happen that quickly. We don't have the propellers yet, so we're kind of just relying on this like really robust looking machine system that's surrounding my plane. But look at that. We just launched at 82 kilometers per hour, which is pretty dang fast. And let's see how far that gets us. I still don't necessarily trust this plane. If I hit something, I probably will end up dying. But let's see if we can get past this hill that has stopped us time and time again. I think we made it. Yes. Okay, we have a little bit of extra steam here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. We're about to receive a chest, which is awesome. And we are now 40% of the way to the finish line. Okay, all right. I don't know how I'm supposed to go up here, guys. I don't have any more left in the tank. That was pretty good, though. We got a brand new record. And we got a brand new set of wings in my chest. But they want me to watch an advertisement to claim it? No. Apparently, I can also select other planes. So we have this cool looking plane, but we also have a fighter jet, a giant private jet, and even a spacesuit. Wait, so if I select this one right here, okay, so it starts all the way back at level 1. So it does not look that great. And it's basically just like launching a potato. But luckily for us guys, I have the next best thing, which is cash. So I should be able to spend a couple coins. And I wonder if it's a better idea to upgrade some of these other planes rather than spend all of my money on the expensive parts for the plane that we started with. Let's go ahead and find out. This plane is already shaping up to be way better than my other one. Oh yeah, that's a good nose. And can I afford one more upgrade? Almost. Okay guys, let's see how this thing flies. Can I beat my other record? So right off the bat, we launch a little bit slower, but I think that we're actually flying a lot better already. We're way higher up in the sky. Okay, this is starting to get a little bit sketchy here, guys. Come on, there we go. We just gotta make a little turn. Okay, that was kind of a little bit disappointing. We were able to make enough cash in order to afford the next upgrade, which I think is gonna be a nice little window. And then, yeah, we just need a little bit more money, and then eventually, I really hope I get one of these propellers. That should make it a little bit easier in order to actually gain speed while I'm flying. Am I gonna be able to even get further? I mean, eventually, when you hit a speed, I think lower than like 30 kilometers per hour, that's when your plane just stops stops moving entirely and decides to go for a crash landing without warning. Oh, wait, we actually might beat our record here, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're so close. Yes. Oh, we were like 2 meters away. Oh, wait, no, we did it. New record. And now that we have 9,000 coins, I think we can get the next upgrade. Oh, wait, it's probably going to fix the paint job first. And then the next upgrade will be the cool upgrade. Gravity, today is the day that I will beat you. You will not get the best of me. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to go ahead and we're going to beat our flipping high score. Here we go. We're soaring through the skies. Nice and easy. We're about to clock 1,000 meters. There we go. All right, so now I just got to go ahead and go a little bit left here, just like that. Okay, I got to gain a little bit more speed. This is where a propeller would come in really handy. Okay, just a little bit further. Come on. We got to beat the record. And then eventually, somehow I'm going to have to get to that finish line. I don't know how it's going to be possible because this is the furthest I've been able to get, guys. That has to be my new record. I still don't understand why my plane completely falls apart when I land. It seems extremely dangerous. I don't even know if we can call what I'm doing flying. We're kind of just like falling with style. I am a little bit curious. What if I take a different route here? What if instead of going left up here, what if I like try to go right? Is that a terrible idea that I will regret for the rest of my life? Probably, but you gotta take risks in life, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see if the grass is greener over on this side. Okay, all right, it's not, I mean, it's looking pretty green, but at the same time, that was terrible. I don't know what was going through my brain. I think maybe the altitude was getting to me, guys. If I ever have a dumb idea like that ever again, please roast me in the comments. Can I afford to get the ultimate upgrade? Dang it, we're like 1 away. Is now a good time to mention that I did not opt for the plane insurance. Here we go. Okay, we are soaring right now, dudes. Yes, yes. Okay, good, good, good. We gotta stay low. Gotta stay low. Okay, all right, all right. I want to do like one of those cool tricks where like you have your wing touch the water, but at the same time, I'm terrified of crashing. Okay, all right, all right. Should I go for it? I'm gonna do a little bit. Yes, okay. Oh, we actually did it. We did it. We dipped the wing, and then we went in for a splash landing. Here we go, guys. This is it. The moment of truth. We now have bigger wings. I thought for sure I was gonna get propellers. How about this time? I need a propeller. Yes, we got one, and we can also spend a little extra cash on more metal. I think that's what I just did. I really can't tell what this machine does anymore. All right, guys, here we go. Max speed. We started out at 100 kilometers per hour. Okay, we are moving. We're moving kind of like a little too fast now for comfort. We're soaring through the sky. I actually have like wind particles behind my plane, which is cool, but also it's a lot of pressure here, guys. We're moving quick. I have a propeller. I kind of still feel like we're slowing down a little bit. Am I about to go further than last time? I really hope so, but it doesn't feel like it. What if I go like straight up? We literally went the same distance. I didn't even get a new record. Being a pilot is impossible, especially when you're trying to start your own airline. You know, guys, Elon Musk didn't let these setbacks stop him. He decided to go ahead and make a rocket ship that could fly to the moon and then land back on planet Earth. So if he can do that, I can go ahead and make a tiny little airplane that can fly 5,000 meters. And if I can't, I'm gonna cry. Okay, we're going pretty quick here, but we are kind of coming up to a tree. Can I dodge the tree? The answer was no. I was not able to dodge the tree. Not even close. What happens if I just straight up do nothing? We're just gonna let the plane do all the work. Let's see. Okay, that was a terrible idea. What was I thinking? Every plane needs a pilot. For some reason, I thought it was like a Tesla where you could just activate autopilot and it would just do the job for me. That was dumb. We're gonna be making a slight adjustment here, just a little bit to the right. And then I'm feeling pretty confident just about like letting this thing go a little bit forward. We're gonna dodge this tree coming up. And then I think we just gotta slowly and steadily just have it go straight forward. We're not gonna make it go too slow, but we don't want to go too fast either because there is a giant hill coming up. How am I supposed to get over this hill? My propeller does nothing. Nothing. It just falls off of my plane. Dang it, man. Okay, guys, so I might have went ahead and watched a few advertisements in order to get these handy dandy rocket boosters. I am willing to do whatever it takes in order to complete this. So let's see what they do in 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah, that's what I like. Okay, why did they only last for like legit 2 seconds? And then why did my plane fall and then do like 17,000 flips? You know, I thought the rocket boosters would, you know, do the things that rockets usually do, which is make things go fast. Instead, it made my entire plane fall apart. So before we keep going with the video, I need to tell you guys about my brand new cookie plushies. They're super cute, squishy, and probably the softest plushie ever created. upgraded. They're so soft. I love them. We have the OG chocolate chip cookie, the sprinkle cookie, and my personal favorite, the zombie cookie. If you guys are watching on a TV, grab your phone or your mom's phone or your grandma's phone and scan this QR code right here. Go ahead, I'll wait. Or you guys could head right on over to beckbrojack.co. Okay, you guys got it? Let's get back to the video. Okay, wait, maybe I just used them wrong. Maybe we have to use them at the end of the flight rather than the beginning. Also, I think maybe my plane is starting to glitch. I've never seen it do this thing before. Maybe that's what all super cool, successful planes do. They just start like jittering and bugging out. That's totally what happens. Okay, this is where I'm getting a little bit sketched out. So if I wanted to activate my rocket boosters, it would have to be right here, right? I'm gonna pull up, and then literally after the rocket boosters, the entire plane comes crashing down. I feel like somebody should be notified about this. This is a safety flaw. So I watched a couple more advertisements to upgrade my rocket boosters, and they have to be better now. So we're going to do the same exact strategy where I'm going to use my epic piloting skills in order to get us as far as possible. And then at the end, we will activate my super cool upgraded rocket boosters. Okay, here we go, guys. This is it. Moment of truth. My plane is sideways. I'm gonna lean straight up and so they just didn't even activate. Let me just make sure they work. Okay, see, that's what I expected to happen. And then, wait, this time around, I actually was able to use the boosters without, like, fully crashing the plane 2 seconds later. We might be onto something here, guys. And I'm gonna treat this next part like a slide, where I'm gonna slide down, and then we're gonna angle it up, and then we can get... Okay, seriously? How am I not getting further than that stupid rock? It's gotta be the plane, right, guys? If I go ahead and I use the fighter jet, there's no way I could lose. So let's see how the fighter jet does without anything. It's just gonna be like a torpedo. Okay, cool. We made it like 7 feet. Now let's go ahead and upgrade this bad boy a few times. We can add a wing, another wing, a nose, a cool window. This is like Build-A-Bear, but for planes. A really epic paint job. Turbo boosters, even more turbo boosters. And let's see if that does the trick here, guys. All right, so we're blasting off at around 90 kilometers per hour. We also do have our rocket boosters strapped to the back of us. So let's see how we do. Let's go ahead and let's activate the rocket boosters right now. That'll propel us to like 80 kilometers per hour, which is pretty good if you ask me. We could fly right over that rock. And if all things work out, we should be able to fly close to the water, pull up at the end, and let's see. We kind of made it further. We got a new record, ladies and gentlemen. It was only like another 10 feet on paper, but that's progress. We got to take the wins, however small they are. I was able to get a little bit more cash, so let's see what else we can upgrade. Okay, I don't even know what that just did. Did my wings just get like cooler? Did I get an extra stripe? Oh, the wings did get cooler. And instead of stripes, I got cool epic stars. Okay, what else can we get here? That's going to be... Ooh! Okay, we got the back wings all set up. Now, I think the only thing that we're missing are like these little side wings. So I don't think we have enough cash for that. Let's go ahead and let's just keep on saving up. But let's see if this gets us a little bit further. So we launch way faster and also a lot higher here, guys. So I actually kind of need to be a little cautious of those windmills, but let's see. I'm totally gonna get a brand new record. It's just a matter of how far can we actually get here. So I think now is probably a good time to activate our rocket boosters that are pretty underwhelming, I'm not gonna lie, but there we go. We got a brand new record in the books here, dudes. And can I get further? Can I get to the grand can't? Nope, I can't. Okay, we almost made it past that little hill. And in the distance, I did see something kind of cool. There was like a giant airplane. Oh, wait. Oh, yes. Guys, we're doing it. I think this thing might be almost 100% built. I mean, this thing has to be worth, what, like $5 million? Somebody comment down below how expensive U.S. fighter military jets are. All right, we're cruising right now. And even if I do crash this thing, it makes me feel better knowing that I still will make more money than a Spirit Airlines pilot will eventually make. Oh, we made it over the lip. Oh my gosh, sky's the limit. I guess technically ground's the limit because I'm about to come crashing to the ground. And I get over this plane. Come on, we got it. Yes. Oh, wait, okay. Hold on, wait a second. I'm actually crazy. There we go. Okay, and dodge this. There we go. Up, down, up, down. Okay. Why are my planes made of plastic? They explode anytime I hit anything. We were able to make it a lot further that time, and we made a lot more money. And I'm thinking if we upgrade my launcher a few times along with my actual plane, we can hopefully reach the end here, guys. Let's see what happens. All right, that is the fastest that I've ever launched. Oh my gosh, we're zooming right now. Okay, here we go, go. Here we go. We got to go a little bit to the left here. Okay, I got to make sure to kind of like stay close to the ground to build up speed. And then I should be able to pull up here just like that. Maybe activate my boosters. Oh, the boosters barely did anything. Why is this time so much more difficult? Why can't I just get like giant wheels on the bottom of my plane and turn this thing into a Lamborghini? That would make my life so much easier. I don't know what I'm doing here, guys, but oh my gosh. I thought I was taking evasive maneuvers, but apparently I wasn't. I was simply just crashing my plane. Oh, come on. We're so close to the record. Come on, plane. Come on. Why are you sideways right now? What are we doing? Yes. Okay, wait. Hold on. Wait. This is awesome. This is awesome. We're 69% of the way. I can see the finish line. It's so close. We made it past 6. We made it past 7. We made it all the way to 69%. Okay, guys, my newest strategy is to soar all the way up to the heavens and then slowly and steadily cruise at this altitude. The only thing I've had to worry about are these windmills, but the chances of me hitting them are so small that I really don't think it matters. Look, we're gonna be able to cruise right past this. There we go. Okay, that wasn't even that close, guys. And then as long as I don't go too slow, I should be able to remain at this height for the entire journey. Wait, no, what the? Seriously? Why did my plane just fall out of the sky? God really does give his toughest battles to his strongest pilots. Okay, that wasn't even a realistic explosion. What the? How is that even possible? You know, I'm starting to think that this game might not have super realistic physics. We are coming towards the canyon, and it actually looks like we might hit a brand new record here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Oh my goodness, we're so close. We made it past 70%. We might be able to make it past 80. No, I hit the ground. Dang it, dude. Okay, we can't be mad about a brand new record here, guys. That was actually not bad. And we are only, I think, 20% away from actually completing this. I will not be stopping until I get this plane over the finish line. So far, this one's looking like it could be the best flight yet here at Beckbro Airlines. Okay, here we go. We're going down. We can't really go up anymore here, guys, but we might actually be able to clutch this. Let's see. I think we're gonna get past it. Okay, wait, why is the ground getting so high? We're about to hit 80%. Okay, 80%. Okay, no. Come on, we're right there. Oh my gosh. No, I'm not gonna have enough boosty. No, we're literally right there at the finish line. Wait, why didn't my plane fall apart this time? Am I still going? Wait, can I somehow like propel myself to the end? Come on, plane. Come on, you can do this. Oh no, it's fully combusting and falling apart and going entirely the wrong way. But if I was an Olympic gymnast, I would have gotten like the max score because I just did like 14,000 flips. I'm gonna do my best to save the boost for the end here, guys, which is gonna be kind of tough. I'm really hoping I can get over this next plane without using any of my boosts, which it looks like I can. We're about at 60% through the race, and I'm really struggling here. I think I'm gonna have to use just like a little bit of the boost. The problem is the boost is not gonna get me that much further here. Okay, all right, let's see. Is it enough to get to the end here, guys? We're coming up to 80%. Oh, it's gonna be tight. I don't think I picked the right way either. Yeah, we're gonna come to a nice little stop right there. We are this close to getting to the finish line. Crash landing. Oh, that time the whole thing just flipping exploded. This might be it, guys. We're right there. Come on, just a little bit more at the end. Come on, bounce forward. Yes, front flip to the end. Oh my gosh, wait, the strat's actually working. Come on, just a little bit more. That's right, just keep on rotating. You got this. Oh my gosh, come on. We're at 95%. No, it's literally right there. All I have to do is just sneeze and I would get past the finish line. Oh my god, what just happened? I think it's possible we maybe just turned our normal fighter jet into a rocket ship that is blasting off towards Uranus. I don't think this is really going to help me. If anything, we're actually going backwards now. I hope this doesn't affect my income. We literally hit the edge of the map. Okay, well, maybe, I was gonna say maybe we'll glitch back towards the finish line, but no, that did not happen. Okay, guys, so my new strategy as of late is pretty much just to purposefully crash like right there, and then sometimes it will bounce forward instead of doing like 7 backflips. You see, I no longer care about landing safely. The only thing I care about is liftoff and reaching the end. Everything else comes secondary. Almost, guys. No, wrong way. Okay, well, I don't think that's gonna cut it. This has to be the one, guys. Come on. Okay, all right, just a little bit. We gotta just go ahead and we gotta ride this little Humpty Dump right there, and then I gotta go forward. Ah! I might actually crash a real plane if I don't get this. For legal reasons, that's a joke. We might be a little bit crooked, but it doesn't matter because I'm making it to the flipping finish line. You would think that this is enough juice to get to the end here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if maybe we can make a crash landing. It's looking pretty good. Come on, there we go. There we go. We got 40 miles per hour. We just got to go ahead and just do a nice little landing right at the end. Come on. Oh my gosh. All right, did we do it? Did we? We did it. We've made it 100%. So guys, I'm pretty sure that I broke the game because it keeps restarting, glitching, and then crashing every single second. So I decided to find a new paper airplane game where I can make millions of dollars. Let's check it out. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, all right, cool. We're flying, we're soaring, we're collecting cash. This is fantastic. Oh yes, we just got so much cash that our plane got upgraded. Now we can go directly to the slingshot in the city.